Hey, what's going on, my people? You know who it is, the voice of power, MC Bacon, the one and only DJ Mendez. This is Desayunando Contigo. Welcome. It's Monday, so you know what that means. You're starting off your day with a dynamic duo that's here for y'all. Have a great Monday today, and make sure the rest of the week sparkles just like this morning. Do you see the sunshine again coming through my place? That's no.
Oh, baby.
Oh wow, big
Baby.
Tom says, "What up, dog?" No.
I'm loving the sunshine. Yesterday for Mother's Day, we had a beautiful sunny day here in the nation's capital. We were able to enjoy. It was a little bit chilly, but we were able to take the mommies out. And all of you that got to take your mamacita out, make sure you enjoyed your mom. And I hope you guys were able to, give her some of that love that she gives us so much. So shout out to all the moms once again. Much love to the moms here with us in person, alive, and a special shout out to all those beautiful grandmas and moms up in heaven. May you guys be well. And for all those of you, I'm going to say right now, for all those of you that are going to yell on Father's Day, I'm a mom and a dad, yo. Shh. For all those of you men that are yelling right now, it's my day too because I'm their mother. Shh. You got your day. Don't be selfish. Enjoy your day. Come on. Let's be grown ups. We're sitting at a high of 24 with a low of 10 today. Very sunny, very beautiful in the nation's capital, causing a bit of a ruckus. But you know what? The best part about all this is, Bacon.
What's that?
I get to start my bacon day with you. Oh yeah.
Well, you sound a little bit under the weather, but I'm glad you're here and you're powering through because I know that's the type of guy you are. But that deep voice, bro, the ladies must be going kind of cuckoo right now. It's like, oh, who's this on? Is that a guest? No, that's not Mendez. He sounds so.
No,
I
you
don't know.
know what? I was gonna wait to tell you guys later. However, I was at a beautiful, beautiful 60th anniversary this past Friday night.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw the picture. I didn't want to put too much because they had a professional photographer do the whole thing for us. And one of the guys says to me, "Why do you talk without your radio voice to everybody else?" I said to him, "What do you mean?" It's me. Use that deep voice that you use when you're emceeing, and oh my god, your life is gonna change. I started laughing when he said it because normally I don't like talking like this. But right now, with the ear and throat infection I'm dealing with, this is the only way it doesn't hurt. So we're smiling or we're trucking on through because this is what I do. But yeah, it kind of woke me up when he said that to me because it's not something I would expect from a colleague, a coworker to say to me. And he literally comes up to me, my brother. And I'm like, you don't talk to guys like, use that voice of yours. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you know what you did to the ladies today. I'm like, no, they're coworkers. Stop. I'm not going to get in trouble. I don't need HR to come and say good morning to me. I said to him, stop. Stop. One of the girls comes up to me. We never talk. And I said to her, I know we never talk because I'm respectful of you. It's me. Maybe we should talk.
Mhm.
And she comes up again and looks at me with a smile later on in the night. She's like, come and sit with me. Let's get to know each other. And I kept it all PG, all not even PG-13, all PG. And I made sure I kept it all about work because you know what? The last thing I want is some BS at work. It's not worth it, gentlemen. It's not worth it. Do not play with fire at work. You're gonna play with fire. Make sure you have an extinguisher, the fire department next to you, and you're in a fireproof suit.
Yeah,
It ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it. Not in my point of view. What do you think about that, Bacon?
you're absolutely right. There's you as friendly as I am when I'm at work. I watch my steps with the girls in the office because you just never know. You say something as a joke and they don't see it as that and take it serious and then go to HR and say, oh, Jason said this or whoever it is, someone said this to me. I was offended by it. And then all of a sudden you're in the office and you made a derogatory comment. What comment was that? Such and such and such. Oh, I never intended it that way. We're just joking around. So, and
Oh, there was
I've seen people get written up and fired for stuff like that. So, yeah,
feel about it. Not so this. You could be saying something very proper. You could be not having any sort of sexual conversation.
Yep.
But if the person has something against you, the person has some sort of past, um, there could be serious repercussions coming to you just because you said good morning with a smile sometimes.
Yep.
This is why I'm very, very careful what I say and what I don't say because you know what, as much as I'd love to open up and be who I am here with you guys, I can't do it at work. I won't. And it's not because I don't trust my coworkers or they're mean people towards me because trust me. If I was to call in sick today, guaranteed 5 or 6 calls would come in. Hey, are you okay? Do you need anything?
Yeah.
Can we this? Can we that? You know what? I really appreciate having coworkers like that, but I don't want to be that bad apple or that bad example to them either. It's just me. Just me. Like, yes, trust me. I'm the first one when I'm in my friends group to say something naughty, dumb, and crazy. But at the same time, I need to turn around and know when that limit needs to be. And sometimes I'm the limit. Sometimes I'll be like, "Yo, okay, let's stop. Let's stop. Like, we're
Yeah.
pushing a little bit too much."
You just never know who who will take it as it is, as a joke, and it goes back and forth, or those that'll be like, oh yeah, remember when he said this, da da da. We can use that against him. We can say, yeah, he said this or say that, and then there's multiple of, you know, defamations and lies
Oh,
that be drawn from it.
there's a plethora of things that can turn around from it,
Yeah.
but it's up to you how you put out forest fires. Dun, dun, dun.
Right.
I have to be honest with you because you guys know who I'm really proud of for pushing through. It is making me very happy to have given the time to this entity, have given the opportunity to that entity become part of my life. Do you know who, Bacon?
No.
Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun. Yeah. So proud of Mr. Sun. Came out yesterday. He's out today. He's going to be out tomorrow. Still trying to fight those clouds away because you know what? Me encanta el solecito. I love being able to go out, enjoy the sun, go for a walk. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'll take the rain and I'll walk in the rain. It won't bother me. But it's nice. It's nice to see people smiling. It's nice to see people walking right next to you instead of giving you the They turn
Hmm.
around like, hi, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, you're not walking your dog today? No. How's your dog?
I guess what happens when the sun comes out, but here in Toronto today, another fabulous one.
Mm,
With a mid morning 13 degrees, heading
mm,
up 26 by the afternoon.
mm,
No clouds in the forecast.
mm.
Definitely tank top and short today.
Is that what you're going to be wearing?
Huh? Unfortunately, I don't have the work uniform for tank tops and shorts. So I'll be in my gray cargo pants with my work sweater and my safety vest.
Can you imagine being able to work like that? Driving around in a nice forklift, your shorts, tank top, your flip flops.
That would be no.
Yeah, no.
They have to be safety boots. Have to
That's
be.
no. I'll pass. I'll pass. As much as I enjoyed driving a forklift, no. But I've got a surprise I got to show you guys that came in the mail. My order finally came in. And I'm kind of excited because usually when I order online, it's either too big or too not right. I'm
Right.
telling you, we'll get into this after this track. We're gonna have a music break right now. However, it's either too big, too small, and today it's just
One side should.
right.
Se acabó Jamás pensé que algún día terminara. Nuestro amor se esfumó para siempre, porque tú así lo deseabas. Y como llora mi alma, tus mentiras y engaños. Prometiste amor eterno para siempre y nada se cumplió. Y como llora mi alma, tus mentiras y engaños. Aunque sea lo último que yo haga en mi vida, a ti te olvidaré. Príncipe otra vez. Nuestro amor tan sincero y bonito, jamás pensé que algún día terminara. Nuestro amor se esfumó para siempre, porque tú así lo deseabas. Y como llora mi alma, tus mentiras y engaños. Prometiste amor eterno para siempre y nada se cumplió. Y como llora mi alma, tus mentiras y engaños. Aunque sea lo último que yo haga en mi vida, a ti te olvidaré. Como llora mi alma, aunque sea lo último que yo haga en mi vida, a ti te olvidaré. Príncipe otra vez.
Cómo llora mi alma. Definitivamente, I'm feeling it today, mi hermano. I am not 1,000%. I'm not even. I can't even say I'm at 70%. Just had my kid come in here, check up on me before she heads out to work, instead of me earbirding up. If I was to put an egg on top of your head, you'd have huevos fritos in the next 5 minutes.
Wow.
Oh, mi gente, this is Desayunando Contigo, lunes a viernes 7 de la mañana. Puedes encontrarnos aquí en Radio Carribe exclusivamente. You can always catch us on the YouTube, for those of you that want to follow us and want to give us that love. On YouTube, you can also check out Desayunando Contigo with the repeat, the aftermath, the whatever you want to call it. You can also check out a couple of other of our podcasts that we do there. Mr. Bacon, Mr. Tocino, and Melody J on Abiertos, yours truly on the hot seat. Check out some of the mixes that are on there as well. Soon enough, you will also be able to catch us on Mixcloud, SoundCloud with all the mixes that had played here on the radio station. Got a little bit something that's already on Mixcloud. Going to be played later today because you know what? We're going to pay homage to Diablo Guerrero's rant today because
Okay.
I agree with what he has to say today. I don't normally agree with him with his rants, but lately his last couple of rants have been good. I'm
Okay.
on point with him, and I agree with him. When the man's right, the man's right. And when the man's wrong, well, that doesn't mean we all have to agree, but that doesn't mean he's wrong. Just it's your perspective and your point of view. But as we've been mentioning, mi gente bonita, that we're coming up on the 23rd and 24th, the beautiful team of. And he went on me. He's not even talking to me. I'm here talking to him. He's preparing his huevitos. I can see him cracking something. I can hear him cracking it, and there's a. Oh,
Actually, This is
Oh,
my new improved
mm,
humidor
mm,
box for my
mm.
cigar.
Como duele mi alma.
Yes, I sorry. I'm so sorry. But yes, I am a cigar enthusiast, and I didn't want to have these in the box that I had before, so I went on Temu and got myself one of these little bad boys that should keep these bad boys at a good temperature, so they don't flake out and everything else.
Not only that, but how are you keeping the moisture in them?
Well, this keeps this little thing here
Mm-hmm.
shows me the exact temperature of what these cigars should be at.
Okay. But how are you maintaining the moisture level in them?
That I have to figure out because I just got it.
Make sure you do that because if not, they're going to dry out on you. I know how to revive them if that ever does happen to you, but you should try to keep them moist.
Hmm.
Not overly, but just enough. There's a trick to it. I won't get into that into on air how to do that because we're going to be here and dedicating an entire show just to cigarros. But yeah, that's not a big thing. What I wanted to get to was this: Desayunando Contigo and Team Radio Que Rico is going to be at the one and only Ottawa Race Weekend with Mr. Aaron Burrows, the running servant. 50 cities, 50 races. Again, 50 cities, 50 races, sponsored by Swift Running Fly Free. Check that QR code. Check it out. Go in there, hit it, smash it, fill out all the information because you know what? They've got some really good stuff. They've got some really good stuff. And you know what? My order finally came in.
Really?
Yes,
What,
sir. So
what'd you get? What'd you get?
decided to splurge a little bit, and they also helped me out. I won't deny. Swift did hook up a brother with a little bit of love because let's be honest, I'm not a runner, and normally I won't spend as much money on shoes. And I was honest with them, and you know what they said to me? Don't worry about it. We'll figure something out. And I said, you can't pay everything because we're trying to raise money. And they laughed and said, you're right. Make something happen. Pooja, much love to you. We're going to interview you in the next couple of weeks. We want to make sure we get your story out because we want to know what this beautiful brand. Look at it. Like look at the brand. Look at this. Okay. I'm I feel sexy next to this. I feel like Vanna Latino.
Right?
Vanna Brown.
Wow.
So you know what? I haven't even wanted to take it as a packaging. We got a Swift running hat, for all you runners. This made me happy because I like socks. I love socks. They're so nice, brand new in the packaging. They're so sexy. Hit the QR code. There's a discount there. Mhm. And there's more about the company. But this, I normally don't like this type of shoe because they don't fit me. They don't. They're uncomfortable. I don't want to be in them. I want to run away. I want to not be around it. But you know what? Mm, you know what? You know what? Daddy home, daddy home. They so comfortable. When I put them on, honestly, I looked at my kid. I'm like, I want to jump. You're gonna hurt yourself. Don't be stupid. I'm like, listen. And you know what? I have not. I didn't wear them the whole time, but I wear them for about 10 minutes. So comfortable. Every 3 to 6 months, I'm buying brand new shoes.
Yeah.
Sometimes every month. But wow, the comfort, the support, like
Hey,
wow. I've had other brand shoes. I've had a lot of brands because like I said, I have a little thing for shoes. But the comfort out of these, crazy. Like I cannot even tell you how comfortable they are. If you're gonna be running, you want this type of comfort. If you're gonna be walking like Bacon and I do at work, you need this type of comfort. Like it was not even funny. I can't even. Oh my god, I'm in love. If I could marry anything apart from a woman, I'd probably marry these shoes because they're that good. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm telling you, somebody that's gone through issues, somebody that's been in a wheelchair, somebody's had his freaking feet broken, legs broken. Oh my god, heaven, heaven. So shout out to them. Shout out. You can't. Like trust me. If I could do more for them, if I could be more for them, oh, Swift running shoes. Amazing, guys. I'm telling you, you have to order yourself a pair. You have to, and the box is actually pretty chill. I like the box. It was very comfortable to open. Nothing wild, nothing crazy. The socks, they're for runners, so they're comfortable. You know that. Runners need comfortable stuff. The hat, though, I'm gonna be honest. Probably gonna give it to my son. I'm gonna let my son have that one because he really looked at me and was like, "Oh my god, that's so good looking." I'm like, I'm not a hat guy, as you can see. Like, there's not much here for me to protect. I like it to shine out, so we'll make sure him or Bacon gets the hat. I know Bacon likes to wear the hats.
The
I've
what
seen
hat?
hats.
How do they go? Yeah, like yeah, that's
As you
um,
guys can see, yes, I'm under the weather and I'm talking a little bit more than I normally do in the wrong way and the right way. I don't know, but Swift running shoes. Much love to you guys. Amazing. Amazing. I have not worn a pair of shoes so beautifully. And trust me, I'm not cheap on my shoes. I'm not one of these guys that goes to the dollar store and looking for shoes. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So, Bacon, we gotta get you into a pair of these.
yeah.
We have to figure a way to get a pair of these for you.
Well,
Oh, trust me, right now, I think I need a cigarette just talking about them.
because they've done
Yes,
good. They've done,
yes. So make sure you come out to Race Weekend. Tamarack Homes is the main sponsor for that event. However, here in Radio Carrico world, in Desayunando Contigo Abiertos world, we are being loved and cared for by Aaron Burrows and Swift Running Shoes. So make sure you check them out, follow them. We have them on our social media. We have been promoting them. We're going to continue promoting them because you know what? You have to promote something that's that good. You have to promote quality. It's not always about, the brand or the guy that, that sponsors it or puts his name on it. It's about the quality. To me, it's all about quality. And this is quality. Just saying. Hallelujah.
sounds like a plan. I'm gonna have to get me a pair of those.
Oh, yes. And you know what? Some of the colors that they have are really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got these yellow ones that I'm like, they'll go with everything that we have. They have like these green ones that are very close to our company colors. And I'm like,
Okay.
Daddy needs them. Daddy needs them for Christmas. Daddy, go buy some. Yeah, my kid was laughing. He's like, Dad, you're crazy. Them. Dude, represent who represents you.
True.
Love who loves you. If they don't love you right, you can't love them back. Mi gente bonita, we've been talking about Aaron Burrows. We've been talking about our weekend. But I hear bacon. Do you want to get into your weekend this weekend today, or do you want to wait till tomorrow? I'll give you the option, but you have to be honest. Today or tomorrow, because we may have the other one here tomorrow. We may not. We don't know.
Let's do it now. Let's do it today.
And do it today.
Sure, why not?
So, before I get into what I did this weekend, I want to know what Tocino did this weekend. Where did Tocino go? How did it do? Who was there? How did it grind? How did it not grind? Was it left? Was it right? Was it up? Was it down? Was it side to side?
Well, it was a real good weekend. Starting off the Friday and headed up to Barrie for our co-host's birthday celebration, which went very well. Saw family and friends that I haven't seen in a very long time. And shout outs to Tequilazo out in Barrie. I will definitely come back because that spot there, very nice people. Took care of your boy. Dance floor was nice. We were having a good time. They had a mariachi singer there. He did okay, but it was a good vibes and good times, and I definitely enjoyed myself. And I'm definitely planning when I come back up there. If you're in the Bay Area at any time, go and check out Tequilazos. Very nice place.
I can't believe you just said he did okay. Like you just killed the poor
Oh,
guy's career.
to be honest, it was he had it. Well, he had his cell phone, and he was sitting. He was doing karaoke, but he was dressed in a mariachi suit. Listen,
Okay.
I have much respect for mariachis because the way how they sing and then how they present themselves, I know that's part of the persona. But
Yes.
if you're in a suit like that, but you sing different, yeah, that's
What do you mean sing different?
oh,
Clarify.
so when I mean different, I mean when you hear mariachi singing, he has all the notes where he wants to hit on point. This guy, not so much. So there was a lot of songs he was singing that were, people were singing in the audience and stuff, and there are certain notes that he couldn't hit. So it was like, okay, so maybe you'll understand it like this. When you're watching a wrestling match and you see a move that's supposed to be kind of perfected, but it's botched.
Like the DDT.
Yes. So it's kind of botched and stuff. That's what this guy was doing. Yeah. There was a couple of songs that people were singing along with, and when he didn't hit the notes and they did, yeah, that was a problem.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, yeah, it was. But more power to him. Still, he got through most of them, but some key ones, not so much, bro. Hey, I
You,
I do judge. Yes. Yeah,
I listen and I judge. Yes, we do. That's
listen,
what we
I'll
do.
judge you. But yeah, but it was good, man. And then we went up to the spot called La Bodega, which if y'all listeners listen to our episodes from Abiertos, and even from here, she had mentioned we were talking about our Fry Supreme segment about the. I knew that place was coming. That's why I said it. But anyways, yeah, we went to that place and had tacos there, and fantastic, fantastic. So
Right. So
all in all, a great weekend. Um, I Sunday I spent with my family and friends. Went to go have sushi, and celebrated Mother's Day, and got together and chopped it up there. Your boy was looking fresh, chained up, watched up, everything. Just yeah, go already fresh to death. So yeah, my weekend was a great one still, and looking forward to the weeks coming up because this weekend I got some very important things happening up this weekend, and then after obviously following that, I'll be down from Thursday night to be there for Friday because we have the Runners Expo and Aaron Burrows. I cannot wait to meet you, my friend. I cannot wait because all the stuff I've been reading about you and stuff like that. You're an amazing person, and you are the running servant for a reason.
definitely, that's without a doubt.
Yeah.
So I've got to ask you a question, sir, because my voice is all over the place today.
Yes, sir.
Were there any beautiful single ladies there?
Uh, I'll say yes and no because it was more family that was there than anything else.
Was
Well,
there any single ladies? Could take the beautiful part out.
oh yeah, there's a couple of them there. There was a couple, and
Oh
yes,
my
there was.
God, I can't believe you just.
Yeah, I know, like what you like to do before you hurt yourself.
No, 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 no. Normally, you wouldn't speak out and be like, "Yeah, yeah, no." I'm like, take the beautiful out and say that there were single ladies. You're like, "Yeah, yeah, there was." I'm like, "Damn,
Yeah,
Rosina."
they're everywhere, bro. Jeez,
Mm,
yeah, man. Barry got some hot ones out there. That's why I'm
very
gonna. That's why I'm gonna have to make my trip back up there and scope around. You know what I mean?
You
You.
gotta do more than scope around some days, my brother.
I know that's what's it. So, but yeah, like I said, all in all, a great weekend like always, and looking forward to this week coming up and itching ever so closely up to the 23rd, 24th, 25th.
Ooh. So let's hope Miss Melody J can make something happen for Saturday night at Tequila. So maybe we can do a dembow versus dance hall,
Hey,
or maybe some mambo meets me, and we do it up over there.
Mambo meets me. I'm pretty sure that can be arranged.
I'm telling you, medication.
Yeah.
Doesn't do me much good right about. Mi gente linda, this is Desayunando Contigo, MC Bacon, the voice of power, and Mr. Voice of Frogness right here with me, having fun with you guys. Como siempre, lunes en la mañana, mi gente bonita. ¿Qué es lo que estás haciendo tú, lunes? What are you doing when you're Monday? Because me, I'm going to work. I want to seclude myself so I don't get anybody else sick. But I do want to make sure that my work gets done so I can get my team feeling happy, feeling beautiful. Like I tell them all the time because I believe all my coworkers are beautiful humans. And you know what? I'm gonna play this next song because, well, why not? It's a
Right.
Monday. We need to have some fun.
That's right.
So, now show me those bacon moves. Show me those scissors. Yes, mi gente, algo me gusta de ti. And gotta take me back a little bit here with you guys, disfrutando la mañana, motivándote para que te despiertes, para que te pongas listo, lista, ready for the work day, ready for whatever's coming up for you today. Sometimes, you know what? Oh, bacon's taking a break. Bacon's taking a break. So sometimes you just got to think about it and say, you know what? It's Monday. So what? It's another opportunity, another great day, another moment for you to be who you are, another moment for you to accept the challenge, accept the gracefulness of another beautiful sunshine filled opportunity for you to become a better you, for you to challenge somebody else to become a better them, and more importantly, for you to love yourself. No te olvides, amate, amate, amate ti mismo every single day, and that's going to make such a difference in the world to you and those around you. Mi gente bonita, this is Desayunando Contigo, exclusivamente en Radio Que Rico with your host, DJ Mendez, the voice of power, Kane and Bella. Kane and Bella are pretty quiet today, which is a good thing. We're going to let them rest. We're going to let them do the thing. However, Bacon and I are here causing a ruckus for you guys, keeping you going in the morning. Right now, we're sitting at 22 degrees from what I can see here quickly. And the nation's capital this weekend for me was a lot of fun. I got to host 60th anniversary of my current employer. I don't even like calling them employers because you know what? I feel more at home and part of a family. Yes, it is work. Yes, it is a team. And yes, to many of us, we are just a number to some of these corporate heads, but they don't make you feel that way. They make you feel valued. They make you feel that you are somebody that you should be around with them. But it is what it is, you know. You get what you put into it. You reap what you sow, is what they say. And I'm a strong believer of that because I am going to always be giving my all to wherever I am and putting my biggest effort because I love what I do. I love where I am. I love being me and true to those around me, giving people opportunities, giving people a chance, teaching people. I love giving the opportunity to teach somebody something so that they can better themselves. And it's always nice to learn too. I love learning. I love being able to put a book in front of myself and learn something new, turn around and say, hey, you know what? This is how it is. This is how we're going to do it. This is how it became. This is why. We don't know everything. We have to understand we don't know every single detail of things. We don't know everything that's going on in the world, but sometimes it's nice to get that answer. Sometimes it's nice to get that answer. And you know what? 60 weird laws I was looking at around the world that, you know what, make you ponder how some of these things have come about. So here we go. Bacon's not back, so I'll do it on my own. If you're in Poland, don't wear a Winnie the Pooh t-shirt. And here's why. Simply because he doesn't wear pants. Poland issued a ban on Winnie the Pooh around playgrounds and schools, finding the character to be a little bit risque because he doesn't wear pants. Be honest with me. Most kids that are under 2 years old, they don't want to wear pants anyways. They just want to be running around. If you get the chance to be free with themselves, they'll do it. But you know what? I find that weird. It's just a cartoon character. It's just cuddly little thing that, you know. Oh bother. I love Winnie the Pooh and all the characters. Yeah, you can tell me whatever you want to tell me about what they are, what they have, what they don't have. But definitely, definitely. If you're in Poland, don't wear any of those Winnie the Pooh naked pants, boys. No pants. Now, if you're over in one of the French beaches, fellas, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever go to a French beach after reading this. You cannot go to a French beach if you're not wearing a Speedo, fellas. Can you imagine? You got all of the guys coming out in banana hammocks, having no choice but to wear a banana hammock. Ladies, how do you feel about that? How would you feel about that? Wearing banana hammocks that are just no, no, no. Bacon, how do you feel about wearing a banana hammock if you go to France?
Mm-mm.
It's mandatory on French beaches.
Is that right?
Yes, sir. Now, one of the funniest ones of these 60 weird laws around the world that I found, and I have an idea why this came to fruition. Would you like to go to Scotland?
Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not?
I'd love to go to Scotland and try some of the scotches that they have there, some of the whiskeys that they have out there. I'd love to adventure into their, barrels and just enjoy right from the spout, as they say. However, Mr. Scottish whiskey over there, somebody since 1872, law mandates that you must not be drunk when in charge of a cow. You must not be drunk to ride a cow. Why does this make sense to me, though? Out of all three of the laws that I've given you guys today, this is the one that's just making sense to me. Okay, you go to France, you have to wear a Speedo. Mm-mm. That just ruined France. I don't know if I'll ever want to go to Paris now. If you go to Poland, you cannot wear a Winnie the Pooh t-shirt. Anything with Winnie the Pooh.
Why not?
Because he's not wearing any pants.
Oh wow. Oh man.
They find the character to be a little bit too risque for those impressionable children. He's all cuddly and fluffy, but he's not wearing any pants. I find that one weird, but okay. Taking it a little bit extreme.
Yeah, bear.
Forcing
A
people to
real,
wear Speedos?
but a bear's not in pants at all. A real bear is a real bear.
A bear's a bear for all the bare necessities.
Dun, 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 ding, ding.
But that, like, seriously, forcing me to wear a Speedo? Yo, if I want my girl to see my banana in a hammock, I'm going to show it to her, but I don't want to show it to the world. Being forced? Nah. But in Scotland, this makes sense. For some reason, this is making sense to me. I'm going to read you the exact quote that it says off of farandwide.com. It says, before you get any crazy ideas, you have too much Scottish whiskey, you should know you could get a ticket for drunk cow riding. Technically, the full law in 1872 law mandates people not to be drunk when in charge of a cow, horse, carriage, or steam engine.
Mm.
In case you're wondering, the same law states you cannot have a loaded firearm on you while drunk. That one I get. That part I get. But yo, what's going on in Scotland that they have to put laws like this?
People riding too many cows drunk.
Yo,
If that's
why would you want to get on top of a cow?
exactly.
Like, how bored must have they been that they had, oh, let's get on top of Bessie.
Or maybe it's a law. Well, can't say it's a law to help them because maybe they're drunk and try to get on a cow and the cow kicked them off. You know, like a bull maybe run around bucking them off because the cow doesn't want people on them.
I don't think a cow can move that way, but if it does, still, why? Leave the milk givers alone. That sounded bad, and I just realized that. Some
That's
days
right.
I put myself into.
Hey, it's okay. It's the beginning of the week. It's a Monday. It's allowed.
Here's one I find I appreciate, but I'm not 100% with. So, did you know in nations like Jamaica, Barbuda, Antigua, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, and Barbados, nobody can wear camouflage clothing?
In Jamaica, yes, because from what I've heard and stories that my grandma used to tell me, and my dad used to tell me when they were both alive, is people in camouflage clothing, police would either mark them as a high enemy and would shoot on the spot. I don't know if this is actually true, but again, this is what my grandmother and my dad have told me over the years, because they recognize camouflage as or they label it as something that you're a part of a group or some type of clique that is against police and everything else. So they don't. They're almost like they almost like you're trying to impersonate somebody, and they take that real serious out there. So.
Sorry. This leads us into our next segment. I like how you said impersonating. Because there's too many people, as they're called, expats. Do you know what an expat is?
No, I've never heard that term actually.
Okay, so an expat is something that's expatriatized into a different country.
Okay.
Raised, born, lived, whatever the situation is, and you move into a different country. And Diablo Guerrero's bringing us something this week on his weekly rants. But you know what? Pay attention to it. Think about it. Because there's a lot of us here in our country dealing with expats. And they're trying to enforce things onto us.
Okay.
But when we go to their country, they won't let us enforce anything onto them. So I'm big against that. I am hugely against that because I'm an immigrant. I immigrated into Canada. Plain and simple. Most of us have. Some of us are second generation, some of us are first generation. Well, I'm first generation. Plain and simple. And what Diablo has to say today, I wish somebody would pay attention to our country here in Canada too. Just saying. I'm gonna give him we're gonna put him up. Talk about it afterwards, Bako, because it's very important to me. And I think it's very important to our listeners to pay attention and to take this to heart.
Hola, buenos días, yo soy el Diablo Guerrero y esto es lo que más me empuja. Y lo que más me empuja este día. Es más, mi gente, a toda my people, my gente, ya saben que usualmente yo esto todo 100 en español, pero hoy lo tengo que hacer en inglés. Un poquito Spanglish. ¿Ok? So, we're going to do this in English today. Why? We got a lot of people, a lot of Anglos, a lot of expats going down to Latin America, moving down there, right? And you guys love it. You guys love the culture. They go because you interview the people and the first thing que dicen, ¿no? Oh, amamos la cultura. We love the culture. We love the people. We love this. We love the freedom. That's the number one thing. Sorry. That's the number one thing I hear most people say when they move down to Latin America. They love the freedom. Okay. But lately, I start seeing all these expats moving down to Latin America specifically. My main problem, or the ones I see the most, porque pues soy mexicano, ¿no? Y pues siempre estoy viendo pues, lo que pasa en mi país, and I'm always watching, right? Like what's happening in my, like back home and shit, and stuff. Sorry, Méndez, perdón. Pero es que, So you go down there, and you start, like I see this case, right? There's this person that bought a house beside the beach. And for those who don't know, Mexico, we have a law, right? Like it's in a freaking, it's in like constitution and shit. The land is for the people. Our beaches are for everybody. There's no private beaches in Mexico. If they tell you if somebody has a private beach somewhere, it's illegal. Yeah, they might have paid somebody or something, but es illegal, es ilegal. Eso no se puede. Las playas de México son para los mexicanos y también para los turistas. Para toda la gente que quiera ir a las playas. All the people that wants to go, that's who the beaches are for. And now I see people trying to block ways into the beach, or if somebody goes in front of where your house is, but in the sand part, and not even like right in front, like not even like a meter ahead, right? Like we're talking about like a little bit apart, like 10 meters away, and shit, like and stuff. Perdón, like 5 meters away, right? And then you kick them out, saying that no, this is my property, I paid, blah blah blah. The people that sold you the property might have misled you and told you that that would be your property, but it's not. The beach, especially, no. The water is not your water, it's not your sand. It is everybody's sand, everybody's water. Okay? Then I see things like in Mazatlan. For those who don't know, Mazatlan, Sinaloa is known throughout Mexico because of the bands playing on the beach, right? Most of us, when we go down there, that's what we want to see. And then you see these expats that they're in the beach and they're covering their ears. Ay, no me gusta la música. You don't like the music. Why are you there? You're at a place that is known for their music and playing and their bands and everybody there. There's so many bands. There's like a band per cabana, almost, right? And then if there's 1,000 cabanas, there might be 1,000 bands. So everybody can have a band. Doesn't matter. Nobody gets left out, right? And then it bothers you. You want them to turn it off. You want them to stop it. No. I saw one case of this guy that had moved, right? And there was this lady that had opened her business. She had her business like always, like in Mexico, for those who don't know. A lot of us, or a lot of poor people, that's how they make their living. I know a family, he's the grandfather, right? He's always at this corner. He started at this corner years ago when I was young boy in Acapulco. He was at this corner and he always saw tepache, which is a pineapple made drink, and agua de Jamaica. And he had a big ass things, right? From that, he built his house. He built, like, when he started, it was like a little shack. Then now, as you go with the generations, now his son took over after him, and then his kids took after him. And I'm not talking there's like a huge stand. No. I'm talking about like, they bring kind of like a carreta, right? And they put this huge, like, pots, metal pots, right? Like huge. And then with ice and stuff, and then they serve it to you, blah, blah, blah. They get there around 11. By 4 o'clock, it's gone. That family's made their living doing that, right? From, like I said, it was the grandfather, now then the son took it, and now the grandkids are doing it. Okay, and that's how they make a living. That's how they prosper. Well, anyways, this guy, he moved there when the lady was there. And then I saw him yelling at her a few months after because she was still there. And he got mad because the front. It's what makes us. It's what makes Mexico. The outside food, the street food, right? What you hear when people go to Mexico City, oh my God, the street food is so good. People, please. What you're running away from is what you're trying to make it now. Like, right? You leave your countries because you don't like all these rules and regulations and all this stuff that you have to follow, but then you go to a country because you got the freedom. And then boom. Now you want to put the same rules and regulations like as if you were back home. Why don't you stay home? Y hoy, eso es lo que más me empuja.
Jesus.
That
How
was
that
it.
make you
I totally agree. I totally agree. Like how you leave, how do you leave from somewhere, from a place you're living, and you don't like the rules and regulations, or you feel that they don't imply to you, then you decide you want to go to a place where you know there's freedom, where you get away from what you're trying to get away from, but then you want to establish it when you're there. Like that last part he just said, why don't you stay home? Because you're doing exactly, you're creating exactly what you're trying to get away from. So if you decide you want to do that, you should just stay home. Like if you know where you're living, or in a place, that in a city or country that you're in, and the laws are so strict and you want to get away from that, then wherever you're going to, enjoy that freedom. Don't try to put in place laws and regulations and rules, or hey, this is my property and everything else, when if you know the rules of, in this case in Mexico with the beaches, then you shouldn't be kicking people away from your house area because that beach don't belong to you. But more importantly, what I like about what was said there is the simple fact that all these people are saying, "Oh, this is not right for me. I don't like this. I don't like that. I'm going to go somewhere where I don't have to deal with that." And then they get there, and then now they want to imply and implicate stuff that's they're trying to run away from or get away from, and recreate it in a place where it doesn't exist.
see? And that's my issue with a lot of these things that are being permitted, that have been permitted for so long in the country. You know what? We came here. Some came here as refugees. Some came here because they have no choice, because no other country would take them.
Yeah.
And then you're going to come in here and apply your laws and your rules and your beliefs.
No.
I don't want to get all into it because I'm going to become the world's most hated person. But you left whatever you left, leave it there.
Nope. Makes total sense.
I don't see a Jamaican coming here and turning around and saying, hey, in 19 blah, 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 the beloved Trinidadian family and us had an issue and we're going to keep things going here. Because my country had a fight with this person, we're going to keep, let it go.
You're
Let it
done.
go. You're here now. And if you don't want to be here now and you don't want to respect here now, don't be here. You're going to move into another country, respect their laws. Can you imagine how many people that would turn into expats, go into a place? I'm not going to mention names, but I'm going to certain places in the planet, and they're going to try to impose, limbs are being cut off, bodies are being shipped back. But yet you come here to our beautiful country, the true north, strong and abiertos, and you're going to take advantage of that. Don't get me started. And if you're going to unfriend me, if you're going to not like me, if you're going to turn around and say that, you know what, I don't, whatever, I'd rather not be your friend. Because at least I'm going to be true to the country that accepted me, that has given me a home, that has given me a career, a life, my children, a safe place to live. Because I've respected it and they've respected me.
But that's what
So,
it is. That's what it is.
in
It's
honor of our buddies, our very good friend, I don't even like using the word buddy. Oh, can you tell the meds are really kicking in now?
Mhm.
In honor of our beloved Diablo Guerrero, I pulled up a mix that I did a while ago. It's already on Mixcloud if you guys want to pick this up. It's DJ Mendes Guapangos. That's what it goes under. So, you know what? I'm going to go to Mexico today. Vamos para México, querido, lindo y querido. México bello, México lindo, México todo lo que tú quieras. But you know what? Remember, if you're going to hibernate yourself into a different country, if you're going to look asylum, if you're going to look for freedom, if you're going to look for refuge, yeah, some things we all want to learn. We all want to learn from everybody's culture. But that doesn't mean you should overtake it and disrespect it.
Le enviamos rápidamente a la gente del Hermosillo. Los buenos de la cumbia presentes esta bonita noche. Lo más nuevecito se llama, lleva por nombre Los Pajaritos. Pero con los que caen. Con los que te llenan de sabor. Siente el vivo y la alegría del Hermosillo. Toda la gente está paseando de bonito. A mi compa Daniel Herrera, el saludo. Ufa.
Los compas del Rafa.
A mi compa Laudel, el saludo. Baila, baila, baila. Siente el ritmo y la alegría del Hermosillo. Uy, 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 uy. Dale, Francisco. Vamos a bailarlo con la botella en la cabeza.
DJ Méndez. Oh, baby. Dale candela.
Viene llegando la morena ya a la pista va a bailar. Viene llegando la morena ya a la pista va a bailar. Que le hagan la rueda pa' bailar, que le hagan la rueda pa' gozar, que le hagan la rueda pa' bailar, que le hagan la rueda pa' gozar. Toda la gente le grita, negra, eres buena pa' bailar. Toda la gente le grita, negra, eres buena pa' bailar. Una botella en la cabeza, a ella le gusta bailar. Una botella en la cabeza, a ella le gusta bailar. Pero miren cómo lo mueve sin parar. Una botella en la cabeza, la botella no se le cae. Pero miren cómo lo mueve sin parar. Con la botella en la cabeza, la botella no se le cae. llegando la morena ya a la pista va a bailar. Viene llegando la morena ya a la pista va a bailar. Que la hagan la rueda pa' bailar, que la hagan la rueda pa' gozar, que la hagan la rueda pa' bailar, que la hagan la rueda pa' gozar. Toda la gente le grita, negra, eres buena pa' bailar. Toda la gente le grita, negra, eres buena pa' bailar. Con la botella en la cabeza, a ella le gusta bailar. Con la botella en la cabeza, a ella le gusta bailar. Pero miren cómo lo mueve sin parar. Con la botella en la cabeza, la botella no se le cae. Pero miren cómo lo mueve sin parar. Con la botella en la cabeza, la botella no se le cae. Botella en la cabeza, a ella le gusta bailar. Con la botella en la cabeza, a ella le gusta bailar. Pero miren cómo lo mueve sin parar.
Y qué chulo es Oaxaca y sus tradiciones, mi amigo. Para toda la raza jaripellera, carnavalera y muertera, este es el son de las mascaritas. Con la banda Reyes de Oaxaca. Estado de Oaxaca, Guerrero, Morelos, Jalisco y Michoacán, ya. Allá para los compas Navarrete, ánimo compa Lalo, compa Adrián, y que rujan esos toros de rancho el tigre, mi amigo. Y este es el son de las mascaritas, para toda mi gente de la costa oaxaqueña. Gózalo, 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 mami. Y ahí le va para mi compa Yesuandi y su rancho Conde, oiga. Mírala, mírala. Quiebrate, 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 morenita. Hoy se bebe. Y ya regresamos de Puebla para el mundo. Su majestad. De allá de Zacatecas y todo el estado de México. Y esto es para levantar polvadera, porque llegaron los guapanguitos calientes de su majestad, el gran Miguel.
rico, rico.
Para todos mis paisanos de Guanajuato. ¡Qué bárbaro! Para todos los compañeros, el saludo. A mis compas de Zacatecas. Raza de Durango. Para la raza de San Luis. Para todos los amigos de Coahuila. De Guanajuato para el mundo, la cumbia coca. Para todos los clientes de San Luis, saludito. Para la música de Monterrey, compadre, compadre.
I think it make you fell asleep on us, mi gente.
Y eso es para ti, con sabor. Preparando las chicas guapas.
Eso, mi gente querida de México lindo, everywhere. You know what? If you like guapangos, check out that mix. You can download it. I believe it's free on Mixcloud to download. So go listen to it. Put it on your vibe list. Put it on whatever you want list, and enjoy it. Get yourself an account on Mixcloud. There's so many amazing DJs, so many amazing opportunities for you to listen to music around the world. Mi gente linda, bienvenidos de nuevo a Desayunando Contigo. The voice of power is in the building. Yours truly, DJ Mendez, and I just got laid.
I've seen that. What is the proper pronunciation for what you have on there, sir?
Lay. Having one put on you is being called laid. So I got laid. Oh, you never know what's gonna happen in here. You never know what's gonna pop off in the morning. My kid says to me, "Dad, I want you to smile because you're sick." I'm like, "Okay, close your eyes." Okay. All of a sudden, I hear the studio door close. I'm like, "What the heck? I'm about to go on." Like, just,
That's good though.
it works. It works. It works. You put a smile on people's faces, and you know what? I have no problem getting laid.
Shit, it's Monday.
Monday morning,
Up.
gonna enjoy-
It's a nice day.
I'll enjoy my flowers.
Oh God.
So pretty. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, fuck that.
Oh,
Forget that. Forget that. Forget that. Forget that. Forget that. Mi gente linda, you know what? I don't want to ramble on and take too long on this. However, how do you feel about what's going on with Carney? Well, I don't want to take too long on this, but how do you feel? We haven't talked about this, and we try not to talk about it because we try to keep away from politics. But did you guys get to see? I don't know if you got to see the him and Mr. Pelos de Maíz Trump and their meeting. Did you get to see that at all, Bacon?
Unfortunately, no. I kind of tried to read up on it, but I was just swamped. I've been swamped at work since last week and stuff, and I haven't been really home to really take in what's been happening. I know from what I've heard, I don't know if it's because of Carney and stuff, but Trump has lowered some of the tariffs, I believe, with between the U.S. and the U.K. per se. I've heard, but again, I haven't been really following what's happening with Carney in that meeting since he's become prime minister. So
I was I was laughing because Paper products are going up 35% this coming week.
Really?
Some hygiene products for ladies are going to be going up 35%.
Wow.
So look for that Canadian logo. Look for the maple leaf. Look for that flag. Buy Canadian. I'm big on that. Buy Canadian. You know what? Canada's not for sale.
Oh,
If you want Canada to be for sale, maybe you should leave Canada. Just saying. Just saying. Maybe it's the meds giving me some courage today, but just saying. Just saying.
but it's true though.
Oh,
Like if they're looking to make Canada a 51st state, they say it's going to happen because of this guy. So they're saying. So what I've been hearing, but hopefully not. Canada has been standing on its own for many years, and I believe it should.
centuries.
I I believe Canada should stay on their own, and that's it.
So here's something that cannot be sold, cannot be bought. It can be abused, but I think they like this abuse. Look at the smile on his like, yep, I cannot be bought, I cannot be sold on me. I will not be your 51st boyfriend.
No.
So,
Spanish 101, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm trying to learn Spanish fluently so I can talk to all of you in conversation form. I cannot wait to get there, but baby steps, baby steps. Feel the boy
pasito,
Mendes.
pasito, suave, suavecito.
What? See? That's how we do.
So, Tocino, what do you want to learn him? Keep it simple today because I can't talk too much.
Yes. Mondays are made for those who want to make it.
I said simple and you went the other way.
No, well, Mondays are made for those who want to make it.
Okay. Are you sure you want to do this? Okay, let's here we go. Los lunes
Los lunes
son hechos
son hechos
para aquellos
para aquellos
que quieren triunfar.
que quieren triunfar,
Que quieren.
que quieren triunfar.
Bu-
Los lunes. Say that other part again.
Los lunes son hechos
Los lunes son hechos pa, pa quien
para aquellos
para aquellos pa quien tre,
que quieren. Why are you saying something pops? Like, yo, you got a pop issue today? Pop, 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 pop. You're gonna remind me of that old comedian that passed away.
bang bang bang.
Mm.
Okay, so say it one more time for me.
Los lunes son hechos para aquellos que quieren triunfar.
Wow. You know what? Say that again.
Los lunes son hechos para aquellos que quieren triunfar.
Let's say it together. I just thought of something.
Okay.
No.
Los lunes son hechos para aquellos que quieren triunfar.
Okay, can you slow it down? Slow it down a little bit for me.
Los lunes son hechos.
Oh my gosh. I didn't say retard form for me, bro. Come on.
Hey, that is not a proper word.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Apologize for that.
I apologize. Lo
I
siento.
will,
Lo siento, perdón. Perdón.
you know what?
Muy faltas.
Right now, you deserve one of these.
No, womp, near.
No, no, I will not accept that word. That is a word I do not accept around here. It's hurtful.
I apologize. Oh, give me
So,
ice.
los lunes son hechos para aquellos que quieren triunfar. That was slower.
My idea is to say it with you.
I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, but I
One.
can't. That face, that fast face, that face. That fast.
That's fast. That's fast. Mommy.
Oh, jeez.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Los lunes.
Wait, I'm a count of three. Los lunes son hechos para aquellos que quieren triunfar.
See, that's where I get lost.
Don't get
Say it
lost.
again. Los
Los
lunes
lunes son hechos
son
para
hechos
aquellos,
para,
para aquellos
para aquellos
que quieren triunfar.
que quieren triunfar, triunfar,
Triunfar.
triunfar. Los
It's
lunes,
a beautiful life.
what the- los lunes que quieres. No.
Los lunes son hechos para aquellos que quieren triunfar.
Okay. Los lunes es los lunes. What? Say it again.
Los lunes. Los lunes son hechos
Son hechos. Okay.
para aquellos que quieren triunfar.
Los lunes son hechos para quieren triunfar.
No, you cut out so many words.
I figured I did so. Wait a minute.
Los lunes son hechos para aquellos que quieren triunfar.
Los lunes son hechos. Los lunes son hechos para quieren. No.
Wah, 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 wah.
Lo,
Los lunes son hechos para aquellos que quieren triunfar.
is want word?
It could be.
No. Okay. I'm trying to learn, please.
Los
Los
lunes
son hechos
para
los-
aquellos
para aquellos
que quieren
que quieren
triunfar.
triunfar. Los lunes son hechos para quieren. No, wait. Los lunes son hechos. Ah, why am I
Para
having,
aquellos que quieren triunfar.
para aquellos que quieren triunfar.
Triunfar.
Say that other half part again. It's you.
God bless me.
Yes.
Los lunes son hechos para aquellos que quieren triunfar.
Los lunes son hechos. Oh my God. Los lunes son hechos. No. Ah. Okay. Say una más, por favor, please.
Los lunes
Son hechos.
son hechos
Okay.
para aquellos
Para
que
aquellos.
para aquellos
Para aquellos.
que
Para
quieren triunfar.
que quieren triunfar. Why when I think about it, it just goes away? Los lunes son hechos para, no. Para, damn it. It's like I have it and it just doesn't want to come up. Los lunes son hechos para no.
So starting tomorrow, we're gonna really, really take steps backwards. We're
Okay.
gonna start slower
Okay.
because we need you to understand verbiage before we start trying to complicate things like we have.
Okay.
Because I want you to succeed, and right now you're not succeeding and you're getting frustrated, and I don't want you frustrated.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
you've got this, you've got the verbiage, but something is not clicking, and what I think it is because it's too complicated.
Okay.
Simple. We don't need to turn around and be able to do sentences within the first day. You didn't start running on day one. You had to crawl or you had to slide around in your diaper to get to the point that you could walk,
Hmm.
that you could run.
Okay.
Right now, you're trying to run when your diaper is holding you back and you're still in the crib.
Okay.
Okay. So, los lunes son hechos para aquellos que quieren triunfar. We'll leave this for another day
Okay.
for your own good. But for today, I want you to repeat what I'm about to say to you.
Okay.
Me voy
Me voy
a tomar
a tomar
tiempo.
tiempo. Me voy a llamar tiempo.
Me voy a tomar tiempo.
Me voy a tomar tiempo.
Yes. You know what that means?
I am going at a certain pace.
I'm going to take my time. Remember, and this is one mistake we all make. We all want to be the first. We all want to run. We all want to be number one. But to truly be number one and accept not just that challenge, but that victory, we have to be able to take the baby steps. So we're going to take it back and we're going to get you to start learning 2 to 3 words at a time.
Okay.
And that's going to get you to succeed and that's going to get you to turn around and know how to say the bigger stuff. Complicating it is no good. That's like saying, I'm going to build the CN Tower, but I'm going to build the tip first.
I get it. Understood. Understood.
We got you. You got this and you're going to get it. It's going to take time. But you know what? I'd rather it take time, but done right. So you feel confident. And when you go up to the ladies, you'll be able to say, Tome mi tiempo.
Don't
Y
let me.
ahora te amo a ti.
Okay.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ay. Yes, we entered that was Spanish 101. Yo, why are you're having a milkshake, aren't you?
No, I'm just drinking milk out of McDonald's cup. See? Just to show you the proof.
Lately, you and your milk.
Yeah. I know it's milk. It's just so good. Like quiet.
I'm not saying much today. I'm not ready to battle it out or yeah, 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 yeah. So I'm gonna ask you a question that we should have started asking a while ago. What's your favorite type of eggs?
Scrambled.
Why?
Oh, just I've tried different styles. I think I've tried poached eggs, don't like. Eggs over easy, okay. But scrambled, I don't know, just I grew up on scrambled eggs and it's just my favorite. There's no taste difference and egg is an egg, just depending what you add to it to make it your own type of flavor, right? So no matter how it's made, it still tastes the same. But I should take that back because there's a big difference with a poached egg and scrambled eggs. I take scrambled eggs every day over a poached egg.
So you hate poached eggs, is what you're saying?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. We all have our preferences.
Yeah, but
So,
like boiling eggs, I'll eat eggs like that as well. Don't mind it, but yeah, like I said, scrambled is always the way for me.
have you ever had pickled eggs?
No, I have not.
So this is going about 12 years ago. I was working at a company, and one of the guys, he was retiring. And he would see every so often I'd have a boiled egg because I was trying to lose weight. I was trying, well, not lose weight, but maintain myself.
Yeah,
I was at a decent weight, decent size at that point. So I just wanted to maintain. And at least 2 to 3 times a week, I would make boiled eggs to have at lunch or for breakfast. He turns around that day and says to me, "I'm retiring today. Blah blah blah. It's been a pleasure." Like, yeah, thank you for everything you've taught me. It's been a blessing to get to know you. He said, "Me, come to my car. I have a gift for you." I'm like, no, 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 no. He's like, come, 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 come. So I go to his car. I meet his wife because she's there to pick him up. Whatever. Blah blah blah. They bought me two jars.
Oh wow.
Okay, of pickled eggs because that's what he thought I was having.
Oh man.
Have you ever left an egg out on the counter and that aroma after you come back after a weekend? Times that times 100 when you open up one of those jars.
Oh man.
So I open up in the balcony because I was living in an apartment at that point. And I'm like, oh my God, like these gotta be good. I've never had pickled eggs before that day. These gotta be good. These gotta be good. And then I'm like, the rubbery.
Yeah.
What the heck? But I'm not saying anything. I'm getting dirty looks at home. And my oldest one, she was with me. And she says to me, can I have one? I'm like, if you want to try it. It's like, I'll try it, Danny. So she grabs the egg. I grab one. She bites into it. And I'm chomping on mine. I'm like, this is different. And I'm thinking about it. I'm like taking it in. Do I have to? She's like, I'm like, do you have to what? Just tell me, do I have to? I'm like, do you have to what? Swallow it. I'm like, no, no, go to the bathroom. She's like, mm-mm. Grabs it, throws it over the balcony.
Wow.
And I'm like, yo, that's illegal. She's to me. Tasting that was illegal, Dad. It's unbelievable how different taste buds and different people from different areas like different things.
Yeah.
Another place I worked at, once a week, they would bring in. There was a bakery here in Ottawa years ago called Rito Bakery. And they made some of the best donuts, some of the best fried dough, period. So we were joking around that day, and this lady comes up. She's French Canadian. And we got along. I mean, we decently got along with her. Some people of the elder ages, they're a little bit hard to get with or understand sometimes. And she had her moments, but that day she turns around to me, you got to understand one thing about us Canadians. We love our fried dough. Like, what the heck? She had eaten 12 donuts,
Wow.
12 fried pieces of dough, whether it be a donut or whatever else it was, a beaver tail, 12 of them. And we're all just looking at her because we had never seen her eat like this. In the morning, she had eaten scrambled eggs.
Oh wow.
In the afternoon, we all took off, whatever. We went to go see customers. We went whatever. In the afternoon, we get a notice on the at the door from one of the drivers. If you love yourself, do not go into the office. Just punch out and leave.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like where this is going.
I'm like, I'm not going in there. I'm going home. I don't need to punch out. I'm gone. All of a sudden, one driver comes out. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, are you okay? He says to me, have you been in the office? I'm like, no. He's like, don't. Don't. I'm like, why? What's wrong with you? Something died in.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, bro. The poor lady, for 2 days, she didn't come in. She was so embarrassed. She didn't know what to say, didn't know what to do. About 2 weeks later, they brought the treats again. And she's like, nope, it wasn't the eggs. It has to have been that. I'm not touching that.
Oh wow.
You ever have a coworker like that?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll say over the years, I think at my workplace over the years, the one thing that there was a big, not big, kind of an issue, yes, because people are just fucking nasty. There was one particular person he no longer worked with us. He would literally go into the washroom and not flush.
Ew.
Yeah, we came to find out who it was, and he initially was let go, not because of that, but for other things. And sure. Anyways, there was one point where I guess one of the guys went for their break and came back. They went to the bathroom, and we had three different sprays in that washroom. The sprays that we had in there could not contain, I guess, what came out of this person.
Oh.
And it got through to the warehouse, it got through to the front office, and all of a sudden, when I guess someone went to go use the bathroom, and all you hear is this. He yells out, I don't know who was in here, but nobody, if you love yourself, do not come in here. The guy went in there. Because he said he had to use the bathroom, and he went in there, and I swore he was gonna come out and throw up because it was that bad for about maybe close to 5 to 10 minutes. And yeah, it's one of those things because it's at the end of the day, we're all grown ups. Like you need to clean up after yourself when you're done.
Yeah.
Like some people just, you'd be surprised some of the people that, I don't know if you have that in your workplace as well, that people who don't care about, doing things properly because they're at work. You wouldn't do it at home. So why would you do it here? You have to take it. For me, an example, I'm the biggest guy in the warehouse. So when I go use the bathroom, what do? I take baby wipes. I wipe off the seat. So the next person who goes use the bathroom knows that they have a clean toilet seat to sit on. And that's what we try to implement with the guys at work, that, hey, you got to clean up after yourselves. You're not at home, but you're in a place of business. Other drivers come in here, pick up, like customers who come in for pickups come and use the bathroom. So you have to have that common courtesy. So you'll be surprised how human etiquette goes out the window when you're in a warehouse for some reason. But yeah, I can totally relate to that. There's times with me, an example. I'll put myself out there for an example. One day I was coming home. I don't know if you've had this or you've gone through this. When you're going home, you get close to home and your body kind of gets that indication that you're close to home, and then all of a sudden you can't hold nothing. So I come home, my body starts reacting when I get to the elevator. So I'm thinking no one's going to come on this elevator because I'm going all the way up to the top. So I let one rip. You see how I just did that? That's what I did when I was in the elevator. And I'm like, and first thing I said was, please, no one come into the elevator. Please, no one come into the elevator. I get to the second last floor from the top, and it stops. It stops. So what I did was this. Before the lady went in there, I ran out and I said, listen, do not go in there. Someone, I guess, farted or something like that, and it's really bad. Wait for the next elevator. So the lady was like, oh my God, who would do such a thing? I said, I don't know. I had to get upstairs, but I can't take this smell anymore. It's so bad. So the elevator went. I pressed the button. And I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm only one floor up, so I'll just walk up the stairs. Have a nice day. And I ran it. I ran to the staircase, and I opened the door. I looked back. The woman looks at me. It was you. That's what are you talking about? I ran up the stairs.
Oh my God! Have you bumped into her since?
Huh? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Actually, 2 days after that, I was going to work, and we're going downstairs, and she saw me. And she looked at me. I was like, "Oh, hey, good morning." I said, "Good morning," and she couldn't stop looking at me. I'm like, so I asked her. I said, "Is there? Can I help you with something?" She said, "Oh no, no, no. I just remember." And she does this. I go, "So I don't know what you're talking about. Have a good morning."
My God, bacon.
Oh man, I'll put myself out there because yeah, I was yeah, fun times though.
Yeah, but if you're alone in the elevator, you
That's a 50-50 shot because sometimes when if I let one go, it's you don't I don't smell it. Like it's a fumeless sort as they call it. But then there's ones, oh my god, whoo, may cough a little bit because it's just that yeah, it's like shit that came out of me, fuck. But the fact that the elevator opened at the second last floor from the top, I was like, oh man. So I had to play
yeah,
play
but
it
the elevator
smart.
is one of those places, right?
Huh?
Maybe the elevator is one of those places. Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, but I know.
Wow,
I'll-
wow. No, I'm not all choked. I was just really hurting.
yes, I know. I can.
But that was funny. That was funny because
I know. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's other people who have done the same thing as me. So I don't mind putting myself out there because, like I said, we're sharing our moments together this Monday morning and each Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. Desayunando Contigo with your boy, the voice of power,
so
and that sneaky gentleman over there, Mr. Canada Choice 2025 winner. We can't think about right now,
oh,
Mr. Mendez.
you just put a memory in my head.
What's that?
So I used to deliver to a bunch of grocery stores. I'm not going to mention names because I don't want any issues.
Hmm.
But there's this one particular one of the employees, one of the receivers. He's legally a midget, but the way he works runs circles around anybody. But he had this one bad habit. Produce truck would show up, no problem. Meat truck would show up, no problem. But there was this one driver he did not like.
Okay.
He'd get out his forklift to go into the truck. You know how big the trucks are.
Hmm.
Nice 52 footer, 53 footer. Goes all the way to the end. And when he would grab the last skid,
They close the
because
door.
their drivers had to, whoever this driver is, had to sweep the trucks out immediately.
Hmm.
He would literally get on the forklift or on the electric jack and just flying out, and you would hear from beginning to end. And then as soon as he'd jump out and he'd get out of the truck, and he'd be on the loading dock, he would do literally say turbo power. As soon as he's saying turbo power, he had a bell there that he would ring. So everybody knew not to come around there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Funny as heck. I never knew. Like, I didn't understand. The one time, like, turbo power. One of the guys, like, you might want to come stand over here next to us. I'm like, but my truck is next. You might want to come over here, stand next to us. You don't want to be there. I'm like, okay, I'll come over. I go stand over by him, and we're shooting. He's like, hey, you're next. Let's go, let's go. One of the guys just said, you're not doing that to him. You're not doing that to him. Leave him alone. He's one of the good ones. And he's like, but I was having fun today.
What a fucking got a guy. Sorry.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious because you know what, you don't expect things like that from people. But we all have our own little idiosyncrasies that makes us be who we are.
Yep.
We all have our little things that make us be unique, be smiley, and be true to ourselves.
Straight goods.
So with that, mi gente, I'm gonna say goodbye because I can't take the pain anymore. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Desayunando Contigo, 7 a.m. Lunes a viernes with the one and only, the VOP, the voice of power, bringing you that love, passion, and charisma that only a powerful Cubano Jamaiquino can bring to you. Look at that. He's like, I'm abierto.
That's it.
Love open for everybody, mi gente. And yours truly, DJ Mendez. Thank you for an amazing weekend for those of you that came out. Thank you for an amazing time for those of you that I've seen in the past little bit. And more importantly, thank you for being here with me, Mr. Tocino.
You're always welcome, my friend. Thank you for having me. Well,
por pensar que tú volverás conmigo y saber que ahora ya tienes abrigo. Ay, se va muriendo mi alma, se va nublando cada día más el cielo de mi esperanza, mami, porque la vida no me dice nada, porque tengo temor a las miradas. Así se va muriendo mi alma y va creciendo ese vacío en mí que no lleno con nada. Ay. Y es tu amor el que no me deja vivir, del que no puedo desistir, pues muy adentro se quedó como una luz que nunca se apagó, como una noche eterna que nunca amaneció. Ay, olvidar, ¿cómo es posible olvidar la única vez que supe amar? Y ahora tengo que renunciar a lo más bello que jamás sentí, pero ahora solo hiere y tú ni te acuerdas de mí. Como el que no me deja vivir, del que no puedo desistir, pues muy adentro se quedó como una luz que nunca se apagó, como una noche eterna que nunca amaneció. Ay, olvidar, ¿cómo es posible olvidar la única vez que supe amar? Que ahora tengo que renunciar a lo más bello que jamás sentí, pero ahora solo hiere y tú ni te acuerdas de mí. ¡Vámonos!